Hello, welcome to a Qatari Fashion. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much. And if you are yet to subscribe, please consider subscribing. In this video, we are making an armhole princess dart, and this is our front, but it's already drafted out. Okay, so the first thing to do when making an armhole princess dart is to divide your armhole by 2. So I'm folding my tape into 2 and I'll just get the point. After getting the point, the next thing to do is to join that point to the bust point line. So I'm just going to try and join that point using my curve ruler, but I don't want so much curve. I don't want so much curve. So I'm just looking for the best position to use, and I've gotten what I wanted. All right. So the next thing to do, before we do that, let's name our lines. So this is the chest line right there, the bust point, the waistline, the under bust line, the waistline, and the hem. So those are our lines. So the next thing we want to do is to create a dart at that point by tightening the armhole with 1.5 and go out also by 1.5. So we'll now join that next point that we got there, just the way I'm doing it, right? And I'll join it to the bust point line, okay, like that, and extend it out for sewing. We need a new armhole, so when we are joining, we are not short of material. So you just extend it out and join it like that and create a new armhole. The next thing to do is to tighten the underbust, so your dress is very fitted. So my underbust divided by 4 is 8. So to get this 8, I'm going to be marking 8 excluding the dart. So see what I'm going to do. From the center front to that dart point is 4. Then I'll go over the dart and I'll measure to 8. After getting that 8, I'll get the difference, what is left, right? That's what is left of the excess of the underbust, which we don't want. I will distribute that excess here. So I have 1.75. I'll put 1 on this side and then I'll put 0.75 on the other side. So we have distributed the excess and now we have our exact underbust. Okay, so the next thing is to create another dart, right? So I'm just using my curved ruler to also join that point, that 1 point that we have, 1 inch that we added to the dart, and I'll draw it that way. And then the other side, remember we added 0.75 and I'll also draw it that way. So you already have your princess dart. As simple as this. The rest is very easy. The next thing is to extend your dart downwards. That's if you are making a full block. But if not, you can stop at the waistline or the underbust line if you want to attach a peplon. So we are going to be cutting off all that, right? So name your pattern, center front and side front. So we are going to also be closing the bust dart. By the time we finish cutting off those areas, we are closing the bust dart. You can also give a new neckline, please. You can give yourself a sweetheart neckline, whatever neckline. You must not leave it this way. This is just to show you what to do. So this is me cutting off all the areas, all the darts that we have created to give us a perfect finish. So just do the same. Just cut along the line. Like I said, we will be closing that bust dart, but let's finish cutting. So I'm going to cut. Remember that when drafting a basic bodice, it is the bust dart. When you close the bust dart, then the length of the back and the front becomes equal. You know, if you don't close the bust dart, the front length will be longer than the back length. If you don't know how to draft a basic bodice, please check my channel for the video and I'm going to attach the description here. So this is me still cutting. I'm cutting the new armhole out and also the side front. So I want to fold that bust dart in. I want to close it in before cutting off that area. Right, so this is me. I've closed our bust dart And after closing, I'll just continue with my cutting. So I'll just cut all the parts as should. If you are enjoying this video, please subscribe to my channel. And if you're an old subscriber, thank you very much for subscribing and for being here. I am really grateful. So this is me cutting off. We're almost there. So after cutting this off now, I'm just going to show you how it looks. All right. So this is how it is. Please give a very stylish neckline for yours. Don't leave it the way I left it. So when you sew it, you are going to see the beauty. Give a neckline, another neckline, and if you want, you can curve the bottom part. Also, you can cut this at the waistline to attach a peplum to it.